Buon pomeriggio, beautiful people. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a very quick little haul because I've been contacted by Halara, and to be honest, I am in need of some super nice, stretchy, comfy leggings to wear when I'm at home or when I'm out running errands. I feel like I always end up choosing things like either normal leggings or skinny jeans, and I'm always kind of uncomfortable and tight. So when I was approached by Halara and I saw that they have this super cute flared leggings, they have various different types and as well some cargo pants and some stretchy jeans, but like comfy jeans. So I thought that is actually perfect because I was about to place an order, so that came at a perfect timing. And yeah, instead of just trying them by myself, I thought I would do a little haul and show you guys. I as well got a little discount code for you guys, so I'm just gonna put it here, and I'm going to show you. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of leggings to go through, so I'm not gonna take too long to go through them all, but I'm really excited to see how they fit and if they're super comfy. I'll make sure as well to leave all my measurement in the description box below, and as well I'm going to explain how it works in terms of the inner seam to calculate which size you should go for and stuff like that. So yeah, all the information as well will be in the description box below. All the items I got and in what sizes will also be included in the description box below, together with the link of the discount code, so you guys can get 20% off, as well as all the details if you want to go check out other Halara products. I as well have gotten more stuff, so I will do another dedicated video with other bits from Halara, some tank tops and things like that, so that will be on a separate video. But yeah, today I just really felt like going through these leggings. So if you like this video, then please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn the bell notification on so you know when I upload. And without further ado, let's start trying on clothes. Right, so because it's winter, I ended up preferring dark colors, as you probably have seen, and I'm wearing loads of blacks, so I hope the colors and like the details of the fabric will be shown on camera. But I thought I would start with these. So these ones have this super cute V front, which I love. I feel like whenever you have sort of a little bit of a waist, or you just want it to be more accentuated, the V cross at the front makes that possible, and I love that. I used to have it as well in many leggings, and yeah, I just love it. So I'm just gonna quickly make sure. Yeah, so it's a V-shaped elastic waistband. It's squat proof, we shall do the test, and it has a triangular shaped seam so that you don't get any crotch, well, unwanted creases on the crotch area. And as I said, it has a flare design, which I found myself, I used to really prefer sort of straight leg type of leggings when being at home and stuff, but lately I've seen them a lot around. I feel like they're very in, so I thought I'd give them a look. So yeah, you can see the V on the waist. Then we have the rectangular bit at the crotch, and I feel like it's a really nice length, and it's a slightly flared. It's not too flared, but I think it's enough to make a good look. So I'm gonna try them on. I want to see how comfy they are. Give me a sec. So I was a little bit unsure in terms of sizes and length because they have the petite kind of version of things, but I'm not short enough to go for the petite, so I went for the regular, and I feel like they fit good, like really good. I feel like even with shoes, they're short enough that I'm not gonna get any, you know, paddles and stuff like that, but they're the perfect size, the perfect length, even at home with some slippers and everything. I think they work super well. I do find them extremely comfy, actually. I really like them. They really do accentuate the waist, which I love, and I love the V, and I feel like even at the back, it looks really good. I'm actually really impressed. I'm really happy with this. They're super comfortable, super like, it feels, I don't know the material how to describe it, but it's like soft but thick at the same time, so it feels like it shapes you in, and it's definitely squat proof, but at the same time you don't feel like you're restricted or like not comfortable. So yeah, I am extremely happy with how they look. Very impressed. I feel like for the first pair it's good. As I said, I did get other ones in black, but I feel like they're slightly different and it will fit different. So this one, as a first look, I think they're good. Ooh, I was just making sure because I have pets. I was wondering about the hair, but actually it has pet hair resistance technology. So hopefully we can do a test later. I'm gonna grab either Leo or Milo and we will see. But I feel like it does feel like nothing can stick to it in a really good way. So that's really good. And as well, I think the reason why it feels so stretchy and comfortable is because apparently it goes like in a full way kind of stretch. So it doesn't feel like it's only one direction and then if you stretch it the other way, it's not working. I feel like they work really, really good. So yeah, I think I found the perfect pair to go on dog walks and be at home without looking like I am a pet because I'm full of hair. So the same as the first ones, but in this sort of dark blue, which I think is really good. So if you like blacks and darks, I feel like it's a must have to have both a black pair and a dark blue pair so that you can still switch it up. You can wear different things with it, different types of jumpers, maybe even different shoes, but you still get that nice dark color that, you know, if you spill anything like I usually do, it's easier, especially if you have pets. So it has, again, super nice V at the front. It's slightly, I don't know if you can kind of tell, but it slightly curves rather than being straight. So I feel like that really, really helps keeping those curves, make sure that your silhouette looks super nice. So I'm really happy about that. And again, the very slight but really cool flare. So I'm gonna try them on in blue. Let's see how they look. Yeah, you can definitely see better the details, but I really, really like it. Like, honestly, I'm not even trying to sell you anything. Like, I generally like this style. I like the V, I like the lines, I like the length. I think it's, honestly, it's good. It's really comfy. So I'm really, really impressed. And again, hopefully you will be able to see the details and how it fits. And yeah, I mean, there's not much you can say about a pair of leggings. They either work or they don't, and these do. The next one, they're slightly different, and I think they're gonna be even more sort of supportive because it still has, hang on, there you go. It still has sort of a V shape, but it has this double layer. So I feel like this side here will help will help keep in your waist, and then the V cross at the front will help visually with the illusion of a smaller waist. So that's really, really cool. It still has the V-shaped crotch, so that's good. And it still has that sort of subtle flare, which I really like. And I think the difference is that the first one at the back, they're like, hang on, there we go. They're like a straight line at the back, whereas this one's, it also has a V at the back here. So it's a double snatch waist, double snatch at the front and at the back. So yeah, let's try them on. Still very comfy. You can feel a difference of like the way that the fabric and the material is distributed, but not in a bad way, in the sense that like this one I feel a bit more secure. I feel like it snatches myself in a little bit more, but again, super, super comfy still. You still have that little bit of a V, even though it's slightly, I would say slightly off center. So I feel like these ones are a little bit more, they have a different vibe, if it makes sense. As well at the back, it has the same V here. So again, double snatched. Same thing about the length. I think it works really, really well. Still very comfy, still that same feeling of softness, comfort. Again, I don't think the hair will stick, and I have to say, because I'm currently sat, I'm gonna take it, I'm currently sat on this stool, and that's what the cats used to sleep on, and I don't have a little, not one hair on it, and it's definitely covered in hair. So I think in terms of that pet fur technology is amazing. So again, really, really good if you guys have pets, if you want to use them to go on walks and you know that your dog is gonna jump on you or is gonna, like, you know, be next to you and leave you with a little bit of fur. This doesn't do that, so that's really, really good. And honestly, I'm really, really impressed. I'm really happy. I feel like I've finally found the brand and the sort of shape that I like, because other flare lengths that I tried, I felt like it was more like cartoony looking, but the flares of this ones I feel like is just perfect. It's flared enough, but not too much that I don't like it. So cool. So I did go for dark colors, as I said, because it's winter. That's what I do. I wear darks. But these are exactly the same as the one I have on right now, but they have a little bit of an accent in this sort of, I think I want to say like petrol. No, it's not petrol. It's like a dusky blue, and then the legging itself is petrol blue. So, I mean, it's called Cloudful, but I would say, yeah, it's a very dark navy, so still really good, still something that you can pair with basically anything, and it's really good for winter, but it has that little detail that I think is really cute, and it still has that full waist stretch that I love. It still has the V at the crotch, which I have to say, I did check it, it looks good. That area looks fine, and is definitely squat proof. So let's see. See, I feel like here you can see the detail of how it's cut, how the seam work much better than on the black. So yeah, you can see that it's slightly off center, but still enough to accentuate the waist. And it has a similar thing at the back. And I mean, it's the same size, it's the same length, so obviously it works really well. I feel like as well, because it does have a seam here, like in the middle here, but none at the front, that's what I like, because sometimes when it doesn't have a seam at the front, which again is because of the whole crotch area issue, but then sometimes they also take it out at the back, and then it feels like it's more of a like a one unit, like instead of having a more contoured butt, it sort of feels like it doesn't work. So I do like the fact that they kept the seam there, so you still have that nice accentuation, that nice lines, and you know, it looks better, but at the front you're safe and it looks good, and it just flows with your body rather than having any awkward creases. So yeah, I feel like they're really comfy. I honestly, I've never been so uncomfortable filming a haul before, because usually there's always something tight or, you know, something that doesn't work. So yeah, I'm really happy. Okay, now we have a very interesting pair, because I have loads of hopes for this, so we shall see. These are the Halara cargo flare trousers. So, sorry, come here. Sorry, my cat just barged in to drink water from one of his 20 water bowls. There you go. Are you gonna do the fur test after? He doesn't like the camera. Are you camera shy? No. It just exists. He's trying to calculate an escape route. It's like, okay, if I jump there, what do I do? There you go, off you go. Honestly, one ploof and the hair is off. Cool. He does shed a lot of hair, so I need help. So, as I was saying, these are the flared with the cargo pants. See, you have the side pockets, still quite flared, but in a nice way. The waistband here is straight, which I feel like it's fair enough, because you already have, you know, the pockets and this and that, so I feel like actually having a straight line there works. It says that it has, yes, a high waist design that offers support and comfort. I can feel that. I'm gonna see how comfortable it is, but I can definitely feel like it's thick, so it does give you that support that you need. It has the pockets, and it has as well vertical seams on the sides. Oh yeah, I see them. So that it creates those lines for length. I don't know if you can see, it's right underneath the side pockets, so that it sort of, I feel like it, yeah, it elongates your leg, because any lines that are vertical sort of make things look longer. So I feel like that's why they put it there. And it has as well, which I think is really nice, at the back, it has this sort of arches to contour your glutes to make them look even more juicy and round. So that's something that is always welcome, at least in my opinion. Anything that can help, you know, just accentuate what you have is good. So yeah, I'm gonna try them on. Okay, I really like it. And I was looking at it, and they're like actual functioning pockets, which is not always a given in, you know, women's clothes to have functional pockets. So I feel like they're really cool. I really like cargo pants. I actually bought quite a few pairs in like to go out and stuff, and I did wonder whether I wanted one that's more like relaxed and comfortable to wear instead of just going out, but to wear on a daily. So I feel like this is the answer. This is the pair I was looking for. So it has the nice pockets on the side. It does have that line that I actually really like. I do feel like it elongates a little bit the leg, which again is something that I look for and I want. They're really comfy. I feel like the waistband is not like digging in, but rather it's nice and supportive, and it just stays up and makes sure that, you know, it looks good. And I feel like also the back, I hope you can see it, but you have those nice lines here that are really cool and nice. And overall, again, I feel like the length is perfect. Even with my bands, I have platform bands. I feel like it's like long enough to look good where the platform is, but not too short or not too long that it sort of gets under the shoe onto the floor. So yeah. And finally, we have the leggings that are jeans. I am sure there is a term for that. Jeggings? Is that a thing? These are in sort of a dark jeans, and it has that again. Ooh, there we go. It has again that nice V at the waistband at the front, which I'm a fan of. So I hope you like it as well. It has still that little sort of curve, which I think really helps accentuate the curves, and they're slightly more flared than the rest of the leggings. So if you look for something more open, I think that's it. And I think, which is something, again, whenever I look at jeggings, something that I don't personally like is when there are not enough seams, because I understand it's more of a leggings, but if it's like too plain, I don't know, to me, I don't like it as much. So I actually really appreciate that at the back. Can you see it? Hang on. At the back, it has two seams here, either side, which I think, because they're not straight, but they're slightly on an angle, again, it helps make the waist look smaller, and then it helps make that nice curve that you look for in a silhouette at the back. So yeah, that is something I really like. And I think this one is the only one that I got in a petite. Yes, so this is a medium petite. So I'm just curious to see in terms of length how they work, but if not, if it's too short, again, I am 1.64 meters, which is about 5'38", something like that. So yeah, if it's too short, I'll just order the regular one, which I did in the other ones. But yeah, I just really wanted to see how they looked, which is why I just got the petite, because the rest was out of stock. But yeah, let's see. And if not, I'll just order a regular one. Okay, yeah, definitely more flare than the other leggings, but I still think it's really cool. It depends where you go, but yeah, I think it's really nice to have that flared. I think this, again, the V at the waist works perfect. It's not, again, it's not, it feels like a legging, like it doesn't feel like a jeans, and you don't feel restricted. You still feel like you have that stretch, you have that comfort, and you can move around, which is really good. And then at the back, I think it's really nice. You have those two lines here, also that little sort of V here. So I feel like that works extremely well, especially if it's a jeans. You have those lines that help sort of give shape and give that illusion that you need. So in that sense, really good. And I'm impressed that even as a petite, they reach the floor. So with, again, a shoe, a boot, trainer, whatever it is, it's the perfect length. I think that if I would have ordered a regular one, it would have been way too long. So I'm gonna grab in a second a measuring tape and give you my inner inches in terms of length of the inner seam and what the leggings are, so you can sort of compare and make a judgment. But yeah, I think they're really cool. Okay, so I got my trusty measuring tape, and it says to go from the crotch to your ankle and see how many inches you are. And I think, if I remember right, yes, so I am 27 inches. And let's say if I take one of the leggings and I look at the inner seam, where is it? Okay, so this one, for example, is, let's see, do it right. There we go. So this one is about 32 inches. So I think it adds about, if you go literally to your ankle, it adds about 5. And another thing I found really, really useful actually, within each item on the website, if you go on the sizing, you have, I think it's 1 or 3 models. Yeah, it varies. Some of them have more, some of them have less. And it tells you the model, her height, her size, what size she's wearing, and all her measurements. And I found that to be actually really, really useful, because I think some leggings, maybe the stretch is slightly different or the seams are slightly different, and you can see the model wearing a different size than her measurements if you go in the size chart. So basically, if you are the same measurements as the model, I will go by the size that she's wearing in that legging type and wear that. And then if you're slightly over, then go a size up. If you're slightly under, then go a size down, and sort of, you know, gauge yourself like that. And I mean, all of the ones I got, again, all the measurements are in the description box, but yeah, they all fit well. So I think that's a good way to go by it if you are unsure about sizing. But otherwise, I would say, yeah, just go for your usual size. Check the measurements of the inner seam in terms of whether you want the regular type or the petite version if you're shorter, like me. And yeah, I'm actually really, really happy. I think it's really, really nice to find comfortable pair of leggings that work with pets, and they do their job and they make you feel comfortable and still stylish. And yeah, I am so glad that Halara actually reached out to me, because it's exactly what I needed. So it came about at the perfect timing. I think they knew that people were looking for comfy stuff to stay indoors now that the holidays are arriving. They knew that this is the right season to go for stuff like that. So again, if you are looking to buy a pair, then please don't forget to use my code, which is STREAM20, for a discount. And as I mentioned, I have more bits. They're in the other room. I will do a dedicated video for that. And I am actually really excited because it's a little bit more colorful, a little bit more girly. But right now my priority was to get some basics in the colors that I use, which usually tends to be black. But the next one hopefully is going to be a little bit more interesting and varied, so I'm really excited to do that one as well. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this haul. If you did, then please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and as well turn the bell notification on so you know when I upload and you know when the next haul is at. And hopefully I will see you next time. Ciao!